Why did the room go silent when my foster son finally spoke up? My caseworker dropped a file on my kitchen table. 8 homes in 6 years. Every family says the same thing. Violent, dangerous, unpredictable. Read this before you decide. I didn't read it. I just looked at his photo. 15 years old with crooked glasses, holding a library book like it was the only thing keeping him safe. His name was Miles. When he moved in, I checked on him before bed and found him curled up on the floor with his backpack as a pillow. The bed was still perfectly made. I didn't want to mess it up in case you changed your mind, he said. I sat in the hallway and cried. Miles flinched every time I laughed too loud. He stood at the fridge one morning just staring at it. Can I have some milk? He asked, as if food was something he had to earn. I told him he never had to ask. A few days later, I found granola bars and crackers hidden under his mattress. Some of them were stale. He had been hoarding food in case I changed my mind about feeding him. One night, I woke up to muffled crying through his wall. I pressed my ear to his door. He was whispering between sobs, "Don't mess this up. Don't mess this up. Don't mess this up." I knocked softly and the crying stopped. He opened the door with red, puffy eyes and shaking hands. Did I do something wrong? I went to my caseworker. I want to adopt him. She slid the file across her desk. Read it first. Legally, I can't proceed until you do. 8 reports describing a monster, but every single one came from the same woman, Linda. He spent 3 years with her. After Linda, 5 families took him in and none of them filed anything. I called those families. Same story every time. He was quiet. We got scared of the file. We sent him back. I asked my caseworker to pull Linda's full record. 12 kids over 10 years. Every one of them left her house with a destroyed file. She had been collecting extra money for difficult kids and ruining them on paper to keep the checks coming. The state opened an investigation. A few weeks later, we got the letter. Linda was being called in for a formal hearing, but my caseworker warned me that without testimony, the case was weak. If Miles didn't speak up, Linda could walk away and keep fostering. I sat him down at the kitchen table. Linda lied about you. She did it to other kids too. We can stop her, but only if you speak up. He stared at the table for a long time. She told me nobody would ever believe me. I grabbed his hand. I believe you. The hearing room smelled like old coffee. Linda walked in with a lawyer and waved at Miles like he was a toddler. "Hi, sweetheart. Did you miss me?" Miles grabbed my arm so hard his fingernails broke the skin. The investigator laid out the evidence. 8 reports from Linda, 0 from anyone else. Linda examined her nails. Those families didn't have him long enough. I was protecting the other children. Her lawyer slid a folder across the table. References, awards, 12 years of glowing reviews. My stomach dropped. The investigator turned to Miles. "Would you like to say anything?" Linda snorted. "Go ahead, honey. Tell them one of your little stories." Miles stood slowly. His hands were shaking. "I was 9 years old when I came to your house. I called you mom for 3 years." Linda yawned. "You told me to hide my good grades. You told me I wasn't ready when families wanted me. You told me something was broken inside me and nobody would ever love me." Linda checked her watch. "I believed you. For 6 years, I thought I was unlovable." He pointed at me. "She's the first person who told me I wasn't." Linda's lawyer grabbed her arm, but she yanked it away. "I gave that boy everything. I kept a roof over his head when nobody else would touch him." Her lawyer whispered something, but she ignored him. "Fine, you want the truth. Those kids were worthless. I made them worth something on paper." She pointed at Miles. "Do you know how much a difficult kid pays? $2,400 a month. That boy paid for my kitchen renovation." Her lawyer dropped his head into his hands. The room went silent. The investigator closed her folder. "I think we've heard everything we need." Linda lost her license permanently. The day the adoption was finalized, I checked on Miles before bed. He was finally sleeping in the bed.